Let's go live now to Windsor, where NDP leader Marit Stiles is making a campaign announcement.
Rachel Mills. Yeah. And listen, I also want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to John, to Manny, to Emil, to Ken, to Joanne, to Christina, the folks from Locals 195, Local 444, Local 200, Local 2458, Local 1973, Local 240, who are here with us today. Thank you. You know, like Lisa said, these are the jobs that built this community and, frankly, that make Ontario strong. And we are going to fight like hell to protect every single one of them. But first of all, I want to say we're going to work so hard to get these two candidates elected to join Lisa at Queen's Park so Windsor can have the strong representation that it once had and that it truly deserves. Now, you know, I was here just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. I was here just, I think, 2 weeks ago now. I was proud to stand again alongside auto workers and members of the community to join them in solidarity against Trump's tariff threats and to call on our provincial government to defend workers. But instead of doing that, Doug Ford decided to quit his job. So now I'm applying for that job to be the next Premier of the province of Ontario. And I want to tell you, workers here in Windsor and all across Ontario, they deserve a government that has their backs, a government that's on your side. And that's why I'm here to make a commitment to you. The NDP will protect workers from these painful tariffs, and we will fight back against Trump's threats. We're going to defend the auto sector, and we're going to defend the progress that you all made on electric vehicles, on the EV sector, every second of every day. We are committed to helping the auto sector and Windsor's workers succeed. All right, now here's the thing. Doug Ford, he wants us to put our faith in him again, to give him another 4 years. But his own record shows us how risky that would be. Ford has shown he can't negotiate his way out of a paper bag. And I want to give you one example, Ontario Place, because Doug Ford got taken to the cleaners by a foreign corporation that frankly was broke, right? Thanks to Doug Ford's negotiating skills, you, me, and every other person in Windsor and across Ontario are going to subsidize a luxury spa in downtown Toronto for 99 years. 99 years. Does that sound like a good deal for the people of Ontario? No, you're right, it's not. Do you really think you can count on Ford to care about you and your family when it really matters? You can't. But you can count on me.
It's just pixelated.
You can count on me. I have bargained. I have negotiated with big multinational American corporations, protecting jobs, supporting Canadian industry, and winning higher wages and better benefits for workers all across this country. I'm ready to lead that fight for every person in this province. Now, look, I don't think it's a question anymore of if Trump is going to move forward with these tariffs, it's when. He's going to do it. But I want you to know that workers can count on me and the NDP to fight for every single job in this province. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a fact. And to make sure that we weather this storm that's coming, we're going to take care of people. through actions that are going to secure you and your family, like income protection. We're going to do whatever we need to help you and to keep people working and able to pay the bills. But I want to be really clear. We're not backing down. We're certainly not backing down now. We're not backing down ever. We are going to fight back. Because here's the thing. I was a little girl growing up on a farm, a family farm in Newfoundland, and I learned one thing very clearly. You never, ever back down to bullies. We are going to fight like hell for every single job and every single worker in this province. Just like we did when we had to fight for it on the Greenbelt, we fought back and we won. And we're going to do it again. I'm going to support strong, smart tariff responses, tough tariff responses that hit back hard. We're not going to go it alone. We'll work with our allies. We have a lot of friends out there, not just around this country, but all around the world. And let's be clear, Donald Trump, he's going to try to pick us off one by one. We have to stand strong and we have to stand united, and we're going to do that alongside workers, and we're going to do that right here on the shop floor and all the way to Parliament Hill. We are going to be stronger together like we always are. We know that in the union movement, right? And I want to be clear, that is the same spirit that is going to guide us as we take on the other issues that are facing people here, right here in Windsor, Essex. Because together, we can deliver the housing that people can actually afford, right? We can get more people a family doctor. We can fix our emergency rooms. We were just talking about that this morning. That's what I hear when I come to Windsor. The state of our emergency rooms. The mess that's being made because Doug Ford and his government have not invested in our public health care system. They've invested in private health care because they've disrespected the hardworking people in our healthcare sector over and over again. We are going to stand up for them. We are going to respect them, and we are going to fix our healthcare system. And then we're going to fix our schools, and we're going to make life more affordable for everyone in Ontario. That's right. Because look, after 7 long, difficult years with Doug Ford and the Conservatives, we have an opportunity in this election to choose a better Ontario. It's time for new leaders. It's time for new ideas. It's time for a premier and a government that is on your side. So, folks, I want to say, let's do this. Right? Let's do this. Let's re-elect Lisa Gretzky. Let's elect another fighter for Windsor. Let's elect Gemma Gray Hall. And then let's roll right over to Essex, and we're going to elect Rachel Mills, right? And we're going to form a government of working people. A government of working people. Imagine what we could do in the province of Ontario. Donald Trump ain't seen nothing yet. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to talk with my friends here for a minute, and then I'm going to be happy to take your questions. Thank you so much.
And we just heard from NDP leader Marit Stiles. Excuse me. She's in Windsor making a campaign announcement saying that she is going to defend auto workers.